Okay.
And then what happens is she will come, she will sit down, and there will be, she will do an opening or an introduction. We will start right away. So the film should be finished by 6:30.
Okay, that's great.
That's it. 26 minutes.
That's perfect. No, that's
good.
perfect. I don't mean to be pushy, but
I understand you have to go somewhere else.
I do.
I mean, that's great.
Yeah, no,
anyway, thanks for coming. So would you like to have a glass of wine or something? Please. Can I, yes.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Well, you've got a great turnout. Huh?
Okay.
How are you?
Sorry.
Wow.
So how is it? Well, that's right. Yes, well, actually, we run this program that finds NGO so matches one of our value partners.
That's great. No, it was for me. It was. I mean, each time. I mean, whether it's Fatoumata Diakité here at Diakité in Mali, or Mrs. Zubedi in Nepal, or Rosa in Peru. I mean, they were all doing such a great job. Nobody was more important than the other. We were coming back in 38 minutes. We had horrible stories of people who had to leave on the floor and had to be told that we couldn't. So it was quite sad, but we're great.
Anyway, we will talk. Yeah.
Members of the Diplomatic Corps, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Joanne DeCosmo. I'm the president of the Canadian Museum of Nature, and it's my pleasure to welcome you this evening. J'ai le plaisir de vous souhaiter la bienvenue au musée pour l'avant-première du film A Match for Life, Women Celebrating the Positive Changes in Their Lives. Match International Centre, a Canadian-based non-governmental organization, has been working in partnership with women's groups for sustainable development in the developing world. The Canadian Museum of Nature shares your goal of sustainable development and is committed to international biodiversity conservation. The museum works with countries that have ratified the Convention on Biological Diversity. Specifically, we have helped by training people in developing countries to prepare biodiversity inventories so that they can formulate the basic record and then develop national strategies to ensure sustainable use and protection of their natural resources. Just before I conclude my part, I would like to invite you to return to the museum before the end of May. On the third floor, you can view our very special exhibit of photographs, Peru, the Rain Sanctuary. This exhibit is a collaboration with the Embassy of Peru, one of the countries featured in tonight's film. It's now my very great honor to introduce Rosemary Brown, President of Match International Centre. Please help me welcome Ms. Brown.
Match International Centre, this Canadian miracle that was created by Norma Walmsley, Suzanne Johnson, and a small group of women and men after the first UN International Women's Year Conference in Mexico City. This little organization works to change the lives of women and their families in Africa, Asia, South America, and the Caribbean. Using funds raised in the community and generously matched and supported by CEDA, this small NGO continues to grow, and through an equal partnership with women's groups and women's organizations in those countries, it continues to support projects and programs identified by the women of the countries themselves, programs that empower them and help them to overcome obstacles to achieving their own equality. The video that we're about to view tonight touches on the story of some such partnerships. In developing this video, the hope was that it would raise the consciousness and increase information here at home and abroad about women's triumphs as well as their struggles, that it would reveal the ways in which the partnership between Canadian women and women overseas working together can benefit both groups, and that it would encourage viewers to be even more generous in their support of the work that Match does. I hope that by the end of this viewing, you will agree that we have achieved our goals. It is a rare honor, privilege, and pleasure to have Her Excellency with us this evening. Her Excellency is no stranger to Match, and indeed has visited at least 2 of our programs, one in Mali and one in Tanzania, on a recent tour of Africa. So on behalf of everyone here, I welcome you, Your Excellency. I thank you for your support of Match, and I invite you to address us.
Ms. Brown, Ms. Swamsley, Ms. Larby, representatives from CEDA, Mesdames et Messieurs, and all those here tonight who have come to support another important initiative of Match. Je vais parler en anglais ce soir, je peux parler français, mais je pense que pour le discours, j'aimerais m'exprimer dans ma langue maternelle. I had the privilege earlier this year of traveling with my husband and a large delegation of business people, parliamentarians, NGOs, and other Canadians interested in making contact with their counterparts in the 5 African countries we visited. Because I am also a social worker, my agenda was focused on people and places which were often outside the official program. The experience was enriching, distressing, and unique. I returned with many new thoughts and many unanswered questions. Thanks to Madonna Larby, I had a sneak preview of what we are about to see tonight. And I would like to congratulate Match and those involved in making the film for helping to bring attention to some important and urgent issues affecting women around the world. To see young women walking barefoot for many miles, carrying huge containers on their heads, often with a child strapped on their backs, to fetch water from polluted rivers. To see an overcrowded orphanage of 700 children who have been abandoned at birth because single mothers are considered outcasts by their families and society. To talk to a woman who has lost 2 sons, 2 daughters-in-law, and twin grandsons from AIDS, and whose 3 daughters and 4 other grandchildren are living with HIV. To watch a dedicated priest as he tries to persuade children as young as 4 or 5, sleeping rough in the streets, to come to his safe place and regain some of their lost childhood. To see 6 women who've just given birth nursing their newborns on filthy mattresses in a tiny, dark, fly-infested, airless room with no light and no windows. To discuss female genital mutilation with the Minister of Women and Families. These are just a few of the snapshots which I brought back from Africa with me. It is clear that poverty, domestic violence, unemployment, illiteracy, lack of access to good medical care, and discrimination are problems shared by citizens of nearly every country in varying degrees. These are not situations only found in what are called the developing countries. And we cannot be complacent in Canada while there's still over 1 million children going to school hungry, while the queues of people making their way to the soup kitchens grow longer, while more and more shelters are being opened to offer a refuge from family violence, and when our justice system cannot protect women who have turned in desperation to prostitution from being murdered almost daily in our own country. All is not bleak, however, because of an increasing number of exceptional, caring people who are working day after day to improve conditions for those most in need. Organizations such as Match and CEDA bring enormous hope and empowerment to so many through your financial support, your education, your training, and your awareness raising. Your contributions, large and small, are facilitating change and making a real difference. Please continue giving your time, your ideas, your money, and your hearts to make a better today and a brighter tomorrow for all those who, without your help, might continue to live in fear and despair. J'aimerais vous quitter avec quelques paroles de Eleanor Roosevelt. À chaque occasion où l'on doit s'arrêter pour regarder la peur en face, on gagne en force, en courage et en confiance. Il faut faire les choses qui nous semblent impossibles. Merci, thank you.
Gentlemen, my name is Madonna Labi, and I'm the Executive Director of Match International Center. I would like to thank you for your support of Match, expressed in your attendance today of the official screening of A Match for Life.
Ensemble pour la vie, Match et ses partenaires.
This 27-minute documentary enunciates the hope of Match's partners that change for a better life is possible for women all over the world. Our partners, board and staff of Match, appreciate your unfailing support, even as we struggle to raise funds, and even as women in the South and in Canada strive for equality, dignity, and opportunity. The credits reflect the contribution of many in making this video, which took 3 years because we had to surmount a number of hurdles. We are, however, extremely proud of the final product. In fact, the video has been acquired by Vision TV for broadcast on prime time in the fall season. I would like to reiterate sincere thanks to all our donors, including individual supporters, and the Canadian International Development Agency for making the production of this video possible. Thanks to Ms. Lorna Cyrilowski, the script writer, for a job well done, and to Marcia Brown for the tremendous hours she put in bringing this initiative to fruition. Also thanks to Nehru, a longtime supporter of Match, for the narration. Special thanks to Roland Perker of Roll Frame Productions, the producer of the video, for the beautiful cinematography and for his generous in-kind donation, which contributed greatly to making the idea of producing the video crystallize. As well, Mr. Perker also won the respect of all involved in the production phase and earned the confidence of program officers who traveled with him to the field. But more importantly, he earned the confidence of the users of the services of La Voz de la Mujer in Peru, the shelter we just viewed. As always at Match, we garner support from various sources. To the volunteers of this event, Tina Gressier, Connie Clark, Kwesi Otu, Lars Jorgensen, and James Gibson, I confirm our appreciation of your help. To OM Video and to Mr. Jonathan Ban for the free use this evening of their state-of-the-art projector and playback machine. Finally, I would like to introduce the staff of Match and to publicly express what an honor it is to work with them. Sandy Wood, they're getting up, if you could just turn around and look at them. Finance Officer. Maria Eugenia Utarola, Program Officer for the South America region. She's unfortunately not here, she's not feeling well. Ginette Gerber-Selassie, Program Officer for the Africa region. Elizabeth Esabu, Administrative Assistant. Yvonne McKinnon, Program Officer, Asia and the Caribbean region. Terry Jones, Marketing and Development Officer. Anita Wong in the Marketing and Development Office. And Indira Bondi, Program Assistant. Again, thank you all, and we anticipate your continued support of Match International Center. Please just join us out in the atrium for a piece of cake celebrating this evening. Thank you.